Good morning. Coffee. Ah, coffee. Okay, today we're doing pages 815 and 816, which are kind of surprising. They are not really about converting measurements, they're more puzzles. One of them hurt my brain so much that I'm recording this again because my brain just collapsed in on itself. Let's try again, shall we? First of all, I'm going to give you the answers from yesterday's work. Page 809, 810, 809. Number 3 is 6 feet, 72 inches equals 6 feet because you divided by 12. Number 4, 19 yards equals 684 inches because there are 36 inches in a yard. You multiply 19 times 36. Number 5, 40 inches equals 3 1/3 foot. 3 feet and 4 inches left over, so it'd be 3 4/12, but 4/12 you could simplify to 3 1/3. Number 6, 7,920 feet equals 1.5 mile. I know because I did it on my calculator. Number 7, 6 yards equals how many inches? Multiply it by 36, 216. Number 8, 26,400 feet equals 5 miles. Because I divided 26,400 by 5,280. Number 9, 9 feet equals 108 inches. 9 times 12. Number 10, 22 feet equals 7 yards and 1 foot. 3 feet in a yard, so there's 7 yards, and you got 1 left over, that's your 1 foot. Number 11, 51 inches equals 4 feet and 3 inches. The bottom, compare. The 2 foot 3 inches is bigger than 24 inches. Number 13, 7 yards is bigger than 20 feet. Number 14, 2 miles is bigger. Number 15, 4 yards is bigger. Number 16, they're exactly the same. Equals. Number 17, 5.5 yards is bigger. Turn the page! Number 810, page 810, Trish ran the greater distance, 444 yards. I multiplied 1/4 times the number of yards in a mile, which I still don't remember, 1,760. 1,760 times a quarter. 445 was bigger. Number 19, Carlos is 5 1/4 foot tall. Because it's, and then how many is in feet and inches? He's 5 foot 3 inches, as people say. Number 20, how many yards is 1,092 feet? Divide 1,092 divided by 3, and you get 364. Order the following distances from least to greatest. I changed them all to feet, so that'd be easier to figure out. 2 miles was 10,560 feet. Then you got 4,800 feet, and then 4,400 yards is 13,200 feet. So obviously it goes 4,800, and then 2 miles, and then the longest, the greatest, is 4,400 yards. Number 22, there are 320 rods in a mile. How long is a rod? It is 16.5 feet long. You may need that if you're ever measuring great whales, great blue whales. So I doubt even marine biologists use rods to measure a whale. Rods? Whatever. All right, 815, 816. These are mostly puzzles. And, well, okay, not the first one. The first one is that you need to find the square feet. You multiply one side by the other side, 6 times 8, but they want it in square inches because they're crazy. So you have to change 8 feet to inches. 8 times 12 is 6 feet is how many inches? 6 times 12 is, multiply those two numbers together, and that will be your answer. There is a red, a green, a yellow bulletin board hanging in the hallway. All of the bulletin boards are rectangular with a height of 4 feet. There's a red one, a green one, and a yellow one. Red, green, yellow. Their lengths are 6 feet, 5 feet, and 3 feet. The red bulletin board has the largest area. So if the red one has that largest area, it has to be 4 times 6. It's the biggest numbers, right? And the yellow one has the smallest area. What's the smallest number? 3. So the yellow one has to be 4 times 3. Because we know they're all 4 times one of these. Their height is all 4. What is the area of the green bulletin board? What's left over? 5. 4 times 5 equals what? What? Number 3, if the pattern below continues, how many pennies will be in the fourth figure? You can do that yourselves with some pennies. That sounds like fun. Number 4, hiking trail A is 200 yards longer than trail B. Trail B is 900 feet shorter than trail B. If trail A is 1 mile long, how many yards long is trail C? All right. First thing you want to do is change. So trail A is 1 mile long. How many yards is that? We've all memorized that. None of us have to turn back to the pages of the book to see that it is 1,760. Trail B is 200 yards shorter than that. So subtract 200 from 1,760. I'm going to look at it again. Still, that number cannot get stuck in my brain. 1,760 minus 200 is going to be your B. And then trail C is 900 feet shorter. I guess change that to yards. How many yards is 900 feet? 900 feet divided by 3 is exactly, subtract that, and that will give you trail C. I'll go over the answers to that tomorrow. I think you can do it. It's a little funny, but number 5 is a weird one. Here's how I figured it out without hurting my brain. Ethan has $1.25 in dimes, nickels, and pennies. He has twice as many dimes as pennies. The number of nickels is 1 less than the number of pennies. How many dimes, nickels, and pennies does he have? Here's the trick. If he can't have 4 pennies, or 3 pennies, or 2 pennies, or even 1 penny, because then the total number he would have would reflect that. Would be, let's say he has 1 penny, then the answer would end in a 1 or a 6, because he has a nickel and a penny, 6. It has to be 5 pennies or 0 pennies. How many? Because it ends in $1.25. So he has twice as many dimes as pennies. Let's just try 5 pennies. Because 5 pennies is what? 5 cents. If he has twice as many twice as many dimes as pennies, he has 10 dimes. 10 times 10 is $1. And then he has 1 less nickel than pennies. If he has 5 pennies, he has 1 less nickel. He has 4 nickels. Nickels are 5 cents each. 4 times 5 is 20. $1 plus a 20 plus 5 cents is $1.25. Hope that made sense to you. It took me a long time to figure that out. I had to remake this video because that hurt my brain. Number 6, Madeline has 2 times the number of games as Paolo. Paolo has 4 games more than Tyler. If Tyler has 9 games, how many games are there among the 3 friends? Start with Tyler. He's got 9 games. Paolo has 4 more. 4 plus 9. And Madeline has twice as many as Paolo. So Madeline has 2 times 4 plus 9. So add up that. Plus the 4 plus 9 plus the 9. That's how many games you got. Answers tomorrow. When Cheryl goes mountain climbing, she rests 5 minutes for every 15 minutes that she climbs. If Cheryl's combined time is 2 hours, how many minutes does she rest? Well, 15 plus 5 is what? 20. 20 minutes. This is called a little 20-minute cycle. How many of those 20 minutes can you get into 2 hours? Well, how many 20 minutes can you get in 1 hour? 3, because there's 60 minutes in an hour. So in 2 hours, it'd be 6 in total. How many minutes does she rest? I think you just multiply that 5 by 6. Because every 20 minutes, she rests 5 minutes. And there's going to be, in 2 hours, that's going to happen 6 times. 5 times 6 is big. Number 8, there are 8 girls for every 7 boys on a field trip. If there are 56 girls on the trip, how many students are on the trip? There are 56 girls. This one, let's look at this one real quick. For every boys, there are 7 for every 8 girls. There are 56 girls. 8 times what gave me 56? 8 times what is 56? 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 7 is 56. So let's do the same here. 7 times 7 is what? 49. There are 49 boys. Add them together, and that's your answer. I'll talk about this one a little bit more tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm also going to have to talk about number 9, because number 9 has broken my brain, and I'm not even going to try it. There are 4 more girls in Mrs. Pitt's class and Mr. Brown's class. If you guys can get the right answer, you get such a prize, because my brain does not work right now, and it will not figure this one out. I refuse. No. When you say, open my book, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, no. Number 10, a storage room measures 48 inches by 60 inches. What is the total area in square feet of the closet? You have to change this to feet. 48 inches is the same as how many feet? Divide 48 by 12. 60 inches is how many feet? 60 divided by 12 is, multiply those together. Easy. Number 11. Number 11 is pretty easy. Not like number 9, that broke my brain. No. Should I just let you do it? I think I'm going to let you do number 11. See if you can figure it out. 5 friends go to a batting cage. They're playing baseball. Andrea bats after Danielle. Here's Danielle. Here's Andrea. She's after him, right? And before Jessica, I call her J.E., because there's some other J's in this group of friends. Juan bats after Andrea. Okay, so let's put him after him. And before Jessica. And Felipe. But does Felipe go here or here? I don't know. We're trying to figure out who's last. Jessica always bats immediately after Juan. Jessica's always after Juan. Oh, so if that's it, then Felipe has to be here. Because Andrea goes after Daniela and before Jessica. Juan after Andrea and before. I said that. Andrea bats after Daniela and before Jessica. Juan bats after Andrea and before Jessica and Felipe. And Jessica always bats immediately after Juan. What's your answer? Yeah, exactly. All right. Tomorrow, I promise to figure out number 9. I promise. And I'll give you the answers to the rest as well. All right. Have a good day. Bye.